Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, a new simplified version, by Werner Stejskal with the help of Meta.AI. Hi, my name is Werner. I've been reading hundreds of books for you. Please subscribe to get them all. And watch until the end, where a surprise is waiting for you. Your mom can help you with that. Thank you. In a far-off kingdom, hidden beyond rolling hills and dense forests, a beautiful princess named Snow White lived a life of luxury, but also of loneliness. She resided in a grand castle with her wicked stepmother, the queen, who ruled with an iron fist and a heart of stone. The queen's vanity and jealousy knew no bounds, and she spent most of her days gazing into a magical mirror, seeking reassurance of her own beauty. One fateful day, the mirror revealed a shocking truth. Snow White, with her radiant skin and blonde hair, was now the fairest of them all. The queen's rage was uncontrollable, and she summoned a huntsman to the castle. With a trembling voice, she ordered him to take Snow White into the darkest depth of the forest and end her life. However, the huntsman, moved by Snow White's innocence and kindness, couldn't bring himself to carry out the queen's cruel command. Instead, he told Snow White to run as fast as she could and never look back. Snow White, frightened and alone, stumbled through the forest, her delicate feet bleeding from the rough terrain. As night began to fall, Snow White spotted a tiny cottage nestled among the trees. She knocked on the door, and it swung open to reveal 7 dwarfs, Doc, the clever and resourceful leader, Grumpy, the grouchy but lovable skeptic, Happy, the joyful and optimistic heart of the group, Sleepy, the sleepy and laid-back dwarf, who always fought to stay awake, Bashful, the shy and blushing dwarf with a heart of gold, Sneezy, the dwarf with allergies that made him sneeze at the most inopportune moments, and Dopey, the goofy and playful youngest member of the group. The dwarfs welcomed Snow White into their home with open arms, and she soon became a part of their little family. They shared their meals, their laughter, and their secrets with her. Snow White, in turn, helped with the household chores and brought a sense of joy and warmth to their lives. Meanwhile, the queen discovered Snow White's escape and disguised herself as an old hag. She brewed a poisonous apple, which would put Snow White into a magical sleep, and set out to find her. The queen offered Snow White the poisoned apple, which Snow White innocently accepted. As soon as she took a bite, Snow White collapsed, surrounded by the dwarfs, who were powerless to revive her. Years later, just when all hope seemed lost, a handsome prince arrived, seeking shelter from a fierce storm. He discovered Snow White's lifeless body and was taken aback by her beauty. The dwarfs told him the story of Snow White's tragic fate, and the prince, moved by her innocence, kissed her lips. The curse was broken, and Snow White awakened from her magical sleep. The two fell deeply in love, and their romance blossomed. The wicked queen, punished for her cruel deeds, met her demise, and Snow White and the prince lived happily ever after, surrounded by their friends, the Seven Dwarfs. The dwarfs attended the royal wedding a year later, beaming with pride as Snow White and her prince exchanged vows. And so Snow White's story became a legend, a testament to the power of kindness, courage, and the true love that conquers all. Enjoy my new series Oliver and Jumpy, 19 video books with about 500 pictures. There's text, but I also read it aloud for the younger children. I have written 65 stories and had them illustrated at great cost for your children's fun. Oliver is an elegant tomcat and Jumpy is his lady friend. Oliver loves to ride in Jumpy's pouch when they go for adventures together. Please find a link to the first book in the description of this video. Please always subscribe and like if you find my effort interesting. Thank you so much.